Yep. Sorry I'm late, y'all. I had to get something to eat before I start running my mouth, okay? So I can energy. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. Today is the anniversary of the passing of young Dolph. I want to give my big respects and big rest and rise in power. I hope he's resting in pure peace and power to young Dolph. He was a real one. He was special. He was special. And that was definitely the way people were mad at him, his so called ops. You would think he did something to somebody, like he killed somebody they know or something. Like the animosity they had towards him, it was unwarranted. That man was about his money and about his business. Rest and rise in power and rest in peace to young Dolph, yo. I want to do a video on him. I probably will too. Because Dolph was one of the real ones. He was doing big things for people. He was doing a lot for people. So, but today's topic is Nore, Kanye West. That's the first thing I'm going to talk about. So Nore gets backlash. I was listening to the Drink Champs. I was listening to it, and something told me to record it, but in the middle of me recording it, it was taken down. I was like, because I saw the headlines saying that he's gonna take it down, so I said, let me catch it before he take it down. And right when I was getting ready to start recording it, that sucker stopped playing and said this video is no longer available. So I guess Kanye looked like he comfortable when he go to Drink Champs, like he could just let his hair down and just speak how he want to speak, what's on, take, get shit off his chest. But I saw Nori, I saw the nervousness in him when he, with the last one, when he started talking about the Jews. And he didn't say anything wrong. He said the truth. But this just goes to show that, hey, murmur, this just goes to show me that these dudes ain't free. If they don't like what you're doing, they will mess up whatever you have going on. And the people won't support you if you're not in the mainstream. They're trained not to support you. So nobody's free. Like, so that means that these people control anything that we hear. Any platform that's still going, that we think they're saying something, they're not really saying anything. They have permission to do it. They all owned it and ran by somebody, by the powers that be, that want to be. The powers that we allow them to be. But they damn sure did take down that doggone Kanye West last Drink Champs. They took it down. When I saw Nori doubling back, it broke my heart. I don't look at Nori the same no more. He caved in. He caved in to these people. He caved into Massa. And I thought that he wanted to stay like, on the level he's on so that he could be free to speak freely to us. But if they can control you like that, because from what I heard, he didn't say it. All he said was, everything that we do, the Jews get a piece of it. And it's the truth. Where's the lie? Anything they do in the industry, someone else gets it. It's none of us get it. When they die, their families barely get anything. It goes to these record industry people. So where is the lie? He didn't tell a lie. It's not like people don't know this. But it's really sad, y'all. Yeah, they don't want you to speak on it. They don't, I don't think none of these channels are, none of these platforms, these big platforms are free. There's the small platforms that are free and get to say whatever they want to say because they feel like they're not reaching enough, they're not reaching a large amount of people. So being that I'm not monetized, I might as well play all the music I want to play and do all the things I want to do, because if this channel gets monetized, they're gonna start trying to control me. I can't say this, I can't do this. They took my monetization from one of my other channels, and they said because I played somebody's video, but I think it was more what I was playing rather than the fact that I was playing somebody's video. So I really feel sorry for Kanye now, because it seems like he doesn't have any real true allies, because everybody's worried about their money and their platforms. And even if they agree with him, they're not going to stand by him. The only one I see that's standing by him is Charleston White, and he may have to back off because he's already in trouble himself. They trying to shut him down. And speaking of Charleston White did a live the other day, and Charleston White said during this live that Boosie is the one that set Duke the Jeweler up. He said Boosie killed him. I know he don't mean Boosie pulled the trigger, but he implied, allegedly, that Boosie is somehow involved in that Duke the Jeweler situation, which wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. You don't have to do heavy detective work to know and understand that Boosie may have played a part in that. And if it went down and he say he the boss, he's not the boss. He's not the boss. Somebody else is the boss. He can't call himself the boss no more. If you can't protect somebody that came to see you, a black man that was handling his business and came there to do business with you, and that's how y'all let him go down like that. No, it never happens to any other race but us. Um, I forgot what else said I was going to talk about in the title. But yeah, Charleston White. I said Charleston White. Charleston White basically said, not basically, he said it. I don't know which live it was, and I didn't want to go through all of the lives. I was just too lazy. But he said that Boosie had something to do with that, and it took him a while to say it, but he said it. Now, if he said that, he must have some type of information for him to say that out of his mouth, or some type of knowledge, because he be rolling with them police people. So I don't doubt that this shit is under investigation, because it was blatant and it was very disrespectful to authorities, law authorities. And they don't like to be disrespected like that. And they don't like Boosie at all, for whatever reason. But you know what? I'm never gonna be able to look at Drink Champs again the same after they took down that Kanye video. They trying to box Kanye in. Then they had Donald Trump come out and say that, Donald Trump is in big trouble. So I wouldn't be surprised if he throws Kanye under the bus, because the spotlight is on him. Yeah, that's what they do. They'll throw you under the bus. You don't have no real friends when it comes down to money. Nobody's gonna put their head on the chopping block for you. And Kanye was saying, if y'all gonna kill me, y'all might as well just kill me, because I'm not gonna stop talking. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm not afraid. And if that's a problem, y'all gonna have to take me out or take me to the table and have a sit down with me. But y'all know how these people play. And since they're removing all his resources and backing down all his friends from supporting him, more weak for doing that. Like, I thought that Nore was independent, but when I saw the headline saying that he was saying he regretted it, what do you regret him? Kanye was talking. What do you regret? Giving him a platform? So that tells me that you can only give people platform that has approval from the status quo. You're not doing this on your own, boo. You're controlled. So my level of respect for Nore has gone down drastically. And there's a football player that got shot. Um, I don't know his name. I don't know too much about him, but he got shot outside of some damn bar. Like, I bet you it comes out that he was trying to do something or something. Like, a lot of these sports figures are being killed as well as the rappers. I don't think people are noticing that, but I notice it. Ex NFL player Antonio Denard shot and killed outside of a bar. Antonio Denard. I don't know what's going on, y'all, but Kanye was speaking some facts in that doggone. He was definitely speaking facts, y'all. It was nothing he said that was out of pocket. He was telling the truth, and he said that Jamie Lee Curtis, which really surprised me, said they should take his children from him. What's up, Murder Gang? Jamie Lee Curtis, the Halloween girl. You see how this all just synchronizes with each other? You know, she just happens to be the one that comes out and has such a dispute to say maybe it was because it's Halloween and they always start interviewing her during Halloween. Everybody turned their backs on Kanye. But she came out and was like, they should take his kids. I was like, Jamie Lee Curtis, I thought you was down to earth. She sounded like a Nazi up there. Like, she sounded like she wanted death to come to him for that. But you could say anything about black people. You could do anything to us, and nobody comes up with that much outrage and being so appalled. You know, it's like it's the norm. Like you could say what you want to say. That was a dope interview. Hey Broadway, that was a dope interview. And I wish I could have caught all of it, but I was too late, yo. I was too late. They cut that sucker off. I was an hour and 21 minutes in. It was a 3 hour and change interview. I'm gonna start taping stuff that's controversial like that before they take it down. But I bet you somebody else gonna put it back up. Cause usually when they take stuff down, these bloggers don't be playing. Somebody snatched that sucker up before it got taken down. Um, I wanted to talk about that football player. I know I got my phone somewhere. I don't know where the hell my phone is, y'all. But what is his name again? It's so many people just dropping. I can't keep up with. I can't keep up. Listen, I could not. If I to be a full time blogger, I couldn't be working because you have to keep up with all of these headlines. There's so much things going on simultaneously. Like it's crazy. Antonio Denard. And then you got T.I. saying that watch something happening. Um, Charlston, watch he gonna die. Why he gotta die? Because he checked your son. Your son is out of hand. Your son is out of control. Killed in a Pennsylvania former NFL player, Antonio Denard, killed in Pennsylvania shooting. He last played with the Green Bay Packers, died early Sunday morning after being involved in a shooting outside a restaurant in Berks County, Pennsylvania, according to multiple reports. Denard, 32, was transported to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead at around 3:15 a.m. That's a 9. No, that's an 8. Eastern Time after a shooting took place at a bar and restaurant in Muhlenberg Township, WFMZ reported, citing the Berks County Coroner's Office. So that's all we're going to get. He was just shot down in a doggone restaurant. That's all we're going to get. I wonder if, I don't know, y'all. Every damn week is something like this going on. And there's still people out here that believe that this is just happening. This is not just, some of these people are kind of hypnotized, like they're programmed. They can't think for themselves. Like the dude that went to go shoot G Herbo in Atlanta. Some of these people is fucking nuts. But some of these people is programmed. They feel like what they're doing is what should be done, or that's the way they should be carrying themselves. I don't know what we're gonna do with these new Negroes, but they out of control. And I see people are taking down some of Charleston White's interviews. Like all the stuff Charleston White has said, out of all the things this man has said and done during his tenure, they decide to jump on him and go get at him because he said something about T.I. and Boosie's son. He didn't really say anything. He was just talking back to them. And when King was talking about what he was going to do to him, he said something in reply. I mean, that's just talking to me. But out of all the things this man has said, this is what they want to cancel him for? Let me tell you, I would definitely have to not be working the blog because it takes a lot of energy to hear these stories and report on them every day. And also in recent news, EBK Juvie, who's associated with NLMB, and Cairo, who's NLMB No Limit out of Chicago. Cairo's cousin and EBK Juvie's brother, younger brother, was killed. And mind you, he wasn't in the gang stuff. He was in college. He was a sophomore in college. But I was watching another blogger who was saying, actually, it was X-Man Rico. Rico was saying that could it be that because Cairo's been taunting and talking about, oh shit, somebody calling me. Because Cairo's been like kind of dissing KTS Dre, that maybe one of Dre's people got at the little boy because what Cairo's been doing and they can't catch Cairo. But I don't know, y'all. It's just a really, I would like to hear some good news sometimes to talk about Get Up Here. But I can say that the brother Kanye, he doesn't sound like he's mentally ill to me. He just sounds like he's under a lot of pressure and he's trying to express himself hurriedly because he don't feel like he got a lot of time on these shows, or he's on a run. He's basically on a run. And he go to one of his cool resources. You can see how relaxed he was in that interview. Like thankful that somebody, one of his peers is still giving him some shine and letting him speak. And a day or two later, the last time he went on there, I thought they was going to take it down, but they left it up there. So I guess Kanye felt like he could, express himself. They took that sucker down today, right in the middle of me watching it. That was about 2 hours ago. But when I saw Nore saying that he regrets it and apologizing, I was like, oh man, Nore. You done bowed down to these people now too? That just goes to show you how much control these people have, and that these shows, these interviews, they're not really speaking what they want to speak. Because they're being scrutinized and monitored. But y'all know me, I don't stay up here for long. I get to the doggone point and then I be ready to go. So I'ma sign out. Kanye got niggas scared. They petrified. They are petrified. You know what else too, nephew? Not only are they petrified, but they're being revealed by seeing what Kanye is saying and doing, and them just being quiet and not saying anything just so they could get a check and acting like everything is normal. He making them look real bad. Because most people know Kanye is speaking some sort of truth. But some people are just in denial. They don't like to hear the truth because they want to still think that everything is candy and roses out here after all we've seen and been through. But I'm about to go chill and lay down. I get up here and I just get drained automatically now. Silence from them. Nobody's sticking up for him. And now that Trump doesn't have that power that he had before, they got him basically against the rails, trying to get his ass locked up or whatever and take him down. He can't support Kanye even if he wanted to. He don't have the power to do it no more. People ain't brave. They got to keep that money flowing. They can't go back to regular, ordinary life after they got a taste of being rich. So they're all slaves. They don't only do us bad, they do everybody bad. If you want this money, you better act and do as we tell you to do. And that's that. You want these millions of dollars and these boats and these islands and these mansions and all that? Well, you got to bow down. And they used to it, so they don't want to let that lifestyle go and become a normal citizen after being with the upper echelon. They don't want to go back to normal life, so they get trapped over it. I had to fix this cord; it was all tangled up on my microphone, but I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, they ain't none of them free. Like nobody really is speaking their mind, especially if they're coming from entertainment or sports or anything like that where they're rich. They can't say nothing because they don't want to give up that money. My doggone headphones is all tangled up. So basically, y'all, like, who speaks their mind? Freaking nobody. Even Charlston White, he can't really do and say all what he want to do and say. It's just not that way in the world. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. These dudes is weak. They all puppets. They all puppets on a string, y'all. Nore, man. My Queensbridge brother, you done fell for the trap too. When he when I seen Nore doubling back, I was like, oh man. It's over. We ain't got no free speech. Free speech is gone, y'all. People sell their free speech, honey. And oh, this guy, what's the guy name that got killed? by the cops. Kanye said that he didn't die from a foot on his neck. Kanye said he died from a fentanyl shot. Floyd, what's his name? Floyd what? The family wants to sue Kanye for saying that. This is going to show you how sleep these people are. No, that's Steph. That's Stephen Jackson. That's his friend. The one that got killed. Um, George Floyd. Yeah, George Floyd. Yeah, Broadway. His family wants to sue Kanye for saying that they shot him with a fentanyl shot. Why you want to listen? When I tell you people can be bought, there's your prime example. You don't want to know the truth about him. Don't say just because you said the brother name and you try to tell them what happened to him. The family wants to sue you. They're going to use the family to take some of your money. The family and Kim Kardashian. But he talked about her too. So he know what time it is. And he said they got all these handlers around me. Everything I'll be saying, he said it. He confirmed everything that we say. You can't say that that man is crazy. Everything that any conscious person that can see on YouTube, everything they have said, Kanye confirmed it. Even if you don't see that interview, he has said it along the line. When he starts talking about the Jews, well, they're the ones that own the music industry. If it was another race of people he'd be talking about, then the brother's speaking the truth. There's no need for them to be so angry for him speaking the truth. That just tells you that they don't want the truth to be revealed and confirmed. They could keep pointing the finger if you think like this and say you bugging out. You're a conspiracy theorist. It's crazy. But that's the world we live in. Just make sure that you keep your mind intact and you know you can see through these things so you could be on top of the game. Because if you're not on top of the game and you're not understanding the game that's being played, you're just going to be a pawn. And we're not born to be pawns. We're born to be kings and queens. We're not born to be pawns. We don't have to get out there and be Howard, Huey, Newton, or none of them people. Just keep your mind intact. Keep your mind intact. Because that makes you valuable right there. Just keep your mind intact. And your family on point. They probably did murder gang. They probably did. Who knows? How you gonna get mad because he's telling how he was really killed? If anything, if I was the family, I would call him and go, "How you think so? How you know that?" And I would sue the doggone police department, not Kanye. He didn't defame his character and say he was a crackhead or nothing. Hmm. These sellout families that their families got killed by they some sellouts here. After they get their check, you can't listen to nothing they say. The way they moving, they acting like they just want money from his death. I got stacks in Disney. Y'all want more? Stocks in Disney. That shit is crazy. That's the way of the world, y'all, though. Money makes the world go round. And people don't want to lose. Like Kanye said, people don't want to lose their house and their cars. Because then where they going to go? Yeah, that's crazy, yo. It's really, really, people think they get into that business like they going to really like improve their lives, and they be stepping into a whole trap out this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Facts, murder game. Well, Nore done sold out. I don't believe that anybody's coming to save us, or anybody could just be the one that thinks for us. We gotta think for ourselves, and we gotta move accordingly. We gotta just be careful out here. Be very, very careful. Yeah, he been sold out, but now, there's no question. There's no question now. Like he just might as well have just licked somebody's boots right in front of us. Like, it's like they put the whip down at the plantation. Say, okay, you house Negroes, y'all going too far now. And they just crack the whip. Mm, that's fucked up, murder game. Don't ain't none of these dudes standing on their own too. None of them. They all fronting. They all faking a funk, perpetrating a fraud. Don't get me wrong, I like nice things too, but I don't need all that kind of money to be happy. Just give me a nice, comfortable place to live. I could take a trip here and there. I get the little things that I like, my little outfits, my little girly things. I can help my family members and my friends if they need me. I don't need $500 million. I can't spend that in a lifetime. What am I do with all that money besides make myself a target? I don't want 500 million. Give me 20. Give me 30. Give me 15. Give me 10. Give me one. Anyway, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. I'm not gonna keep y'all up here too long. I'm gonna go chill out, relax, and watch the news because there's so many different stories coming out. Sue Surf got arrested. They got him and his crew on a Rico. Like, how stupid can these guys be out here? Like, how dumb are they? Damn, these niggas is dumb. You see what's happening to everybody else. And you gonna name yourself Gorilla just like Casanova did? Y'all crew got the same name. You don't think they look at these type of things? How slow are they? Anyway, y'all have a blessed evening. I'm checking out. Stay up, stay safe, and stay aware. Peace and love.